Uber is still operating
Right,
in London right
right.
now, but they have officially filed this appeal. What does this mean?
It means that we keep going. I think from the beginning, the fact that Uber was allowed to continue to operate even as they lost their license was a sign that they're probably going to get to stay on the road. I mean, it's just
also the Prime Minister has spoken out in support
them,
of Uber.
And I think Uber has sort of changed the tone. Dara Khosrowshahi, the new CEO, really apologized, said they'd made mistakes, and I think that sort of appeased London somewhat. And we'll have to sort of watch that process play out over time, and I'm sure London will try to extract maybe more data transparency or other ways to supervise Uber. But I think it's, this process continues for a little while.
So, I mean, you've maintained this whole time that you don't think it's likely that Uber is going to be banned in London at the end of all this, that they're likely to recover ultimately.
If their point here was that Uber was unsafe for the road, why let the company continue to operate while they appealed the license? It seems very political. But I think it'll get resolved eventually.
What sort of reports are you getting from within the company about how the new CEO is working out? Are people happy?
Yeah, I think he's helping to turn around their reputation. I think the reaction to the London incident was their reputation really matters, and I think that's sort of front and center for him. He said to employees, it's going to be a hard 6 months. They have a lot of legal trouble ahead of them, as we just reported. There are 5 different criminal probes into Uber right now. So I think he knows it's going to be hard, but he's trying to play cleanup, bring people together, and get the company moving forward.
Now, we reported last week on the big SoftBank deal that was near closing, which meant that if it closed, all former employees would be able to sell shares in this deal, right?
Right. So the board approved it. They approved sort of the suite of governance changes in the SoftBank deal, $1 billion for Uber and 9 billion shares changing hand from existing investors to new investors. What's happened now is that the venture firm Benchmark seems to have this right of first refusal, which would essentially allow them to buy into the deal if the price was low enough. So instead of just SoftBank and Dragoneer and General Atlantic buying shares, maybe Benchmark could if it's cheap enough. So what's really happening seems to be a price negotiation that stalled the deal a little bit. And so that's being worked out.